Ready, steady, go. Hey, look out, that one's pretty catchy, OMC. Monica. How are we all today? We're going to be talking about Lilliput Lane. That out of the way. An unboxing. I've never done an unboxing video. Okay. That's probably why. What is it? Yes, it's the Lilliput Lane thing. Lilliput Lane thing. There it is. Okay, it's this one was made probably in 90s, but the company itself started in 92. David Tate founded the company, and they made lots of miniature buildings, mostly cottages, but all actual buildings that existed at that time. They're found in England and Wales, all these sort of buildings. They're showcase buildings, heritage buildings, I suppose. Greenfelt. The models are all the same scale, apparently, and they can be displayed as a streetscape. You'd have other ones on there. Some buildings are large, like they've got a Tower of London one, which is quite big. So compared to this, which is one of the smaller ones, which is a cottage. They're all detailed and pretty good representations of the thing that they're representing. Okay, what have we got here? That's like their mark. What does it say on it? 1985? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah? Yeah. There you go. But you get a deed with these things, and deed. Yes, you win that. And here's the list of all the other sort of things they do. Let's zoom out a bit. Oh, that's in. There we go. And yeah, quite interesting little buildings, which you can see. Obviously, you could join together to make you know, an overall streetscape sort of thing of old cottages. Quite interesting. They closed in 2016, so no more of these will be made, but they're quite nice, collectible. I've got another one I'll put on after this one sells. If it sells, there we go. Let's not. Cumbria, United Kingdom. There you go, Clare Cottage. Thank you, Claire. It's eating. Wade. It's a mug. It's a mug. This. Yes, Wade. I really revealed my bottom on this one. But there you go. You can see it's got crazing and stuff. But that mark is actually the 1940s one. You can tell by the way the W extends over the E. On the other ones, it's actually starts where the N is. So there you go. So that's a 1940s one. So during the war. sort of interesting in itself. There you go. Don't know if that's platinum or silver or chrome even, but I'm guessing chrome was needed. They wouldn't waste it on this sort of stuff. So yes, anyway, here we are. Wade founded in 1810. George Wade, he produced a series of little animals, little miniatures. They were called Wade Whimsies. Very collectible. They've reintroduced them in the 50s, I think, or something like that, as a Beswick Challenger. Interesting. They make lots of novelty items like jugs and ashtrays. You've probably seen a lot of Scotch whisky jugs, and they're water jugs for Scotch. So, ashtrays and all sorts of things. They're still going. But they would have changed hands, who knows how many times. There's another Wade, which is Irish Wade. That's a subsidiary of Wade, and was formed in the early 50s. They produced insulators mainly for the recovery of England from the Second World War. So they had a purpose, and then they used porcelain for those sort of things too. Yes, they made ornamental pottery and stuff in 1953, sugar bowls and all that sort of stuff, until 1987. I'm not sure if Irish Wade is still running, but these guys, they're running, and I think they use Irish Wade as a subsidiary place to manufacture stuff. Not too sure, but there we go. Cup of tea. Here we are, Wedgwood. Yes, everyone knew what that was straight away. There's a thing on the side here. It doesn't say. It says Templeton Tray. It's not a pin dish at all. Don't scan that. There's no additional packing to it or anything. It's quite a nice thing. Wedgwood mark, yes, it has a mark, and easy to see if we can thing. Yeah, 1991, I do believe. Yes. Anyway, Wedgwood. Yeah, here we go. Here's a bit of a story. Josiah, born in 1730, he started a pottery business in 1759, famous for jasperware. He actually invented the pyrometer, which gave an accurate temperature of his kilns, and which allowed him to make that jasperware properly. He was elected to the Royal Society for doing that, and in 1783. That's quite substantial time ago. In the 19th century, they produced porcelain goods. He died in 1795. The fifth Josiah Wedgwood, or Josiah Wedgwood the fifth, he built a new factory in the 30s, and they merged with Waterford Crystal, and in 2009 they were purchased by KPS Crystal, which kept the name Wedgwood alive. Okay, so what year was that? I'm not too sure. 2009, so it was after this was made. That's an original. Wow. Davo, with your glittering crystals. They're pretty cool. I don't mind them. Now, this bit here, we'll zero in there. It's sort of, you can see there, it's not damaged, but it's more crystally than glazed, if you know what I mean, on this little bit right there. But you can see the iridescence of it, the refractory quality of those crystals. They're pretty groovy. I'll zoom back out. David Williams, that's right, that's what we were saying. Or were we? Yes, I was. He established the Tulangi pottery, which is, I'm not too sure where that is. I think it's in Melbourne or something. Or not in Melbourne, but in that area. In 1977. He was still potting in 1996, and I don't know if he's still potting now, or still alive. Hope so. Good work. Good stuff. I like it. I had a piece that was sort of a pinky colour, and it had green crystals on it, and I shouldn't say it, but it reminded a friend of mine of some sort of fetus. But it really does do the crystally thing. So anyway, display pay. Don't eat off it. Bit more tea. Willis and Grammot, yes, or something like that. Anyway, don't know anything about this. The KK mark, well, I've seen it listed as Japanese, but I have also heard of KK being English, but it wasn't that design, and if you look at it like that, it looks, you know, very Japanese. So yes, I'm going to call it Japanese. But in good condition, there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with the spout. There's the little guy's pretty good. He's applied right on the inside there. And that's the handle's fine. There's no cracks, nothing. It's not old enough to have that yet. Might have a little bit of crazing. Can't really see, no. Little dog. There he is. Yeah. Grammot, I'm pretty sure is a light cut like that colour, and yeah, so I don't know. We'll put it on. I'm sure someone will find it interesting. Anyway, that should do yous, and hope you enjoyed your cup of tea. Thank you. Bye bye.